Hi, everyone. My name is Dave Logan, and I'm on the faculty here at the USC Marshall School of Business. And today I'm representing what I think is the coolest part of the Marshall School, which is USC Executive Education. So let me tell you a little bit about something we've done. We hope you'll be excited by this, and then something we're going to do, which we very much hope you'll be a part of. So what we've done at USC Executive Ed is to look across all of the degree programs that we offer in the Marshall School of Business. And we're constantly looking for those magic bits of content. And if you look back to the last time that you were a student, there was probably a particular class, maybe a particular day, particular discussion that might have changed your life, that might have made you think about new career directions, maybe new things that are possible in the field of leadership or in how organizations are run. So we've scoured all of our programs for what we think is the best leadership content that the Marshall School of Business offers. Comes out of our, in this particular case, comes out of our top-ranked Executive MBA program. So we've taken 6 hours of that students report to us are the 6 hours that they would very much like people in their companies to experience. And so we've packaged this 6 hours in a format that we think will be available to the widest number of professionals possible. And that's not using a traditional in-class session. We're also not going to use video like we're doing right now. Instead, we're going to use something called a tele-seminar format. So how does that work? Well, everyone who's taking the course will, on 3 different occasions, call into this teleseminar line, and during that session, we'll talk about the content. We'll go through little mini bits of content. We'll allow you to have the chance to discuss it with a few people in what are called private chat rooms of just 3 and 4 people. We'll hear report outs. So exactly what works in the Marshall classrooms, we're going to attempt to bring to a much larger group. But we're not just looking for students in this program, we're looking for partners. We've never used this format before, although it's one that's been used a number of times, and I personally have used it in other contexts. But we've never used it specifically with this bit of content. And if you'll just forgive a personal story, I look back at some of the first programs that we ran at the Marshall School of Business, like the very first class of the Master of Medical Management. That was almost 10 years ago. We thought we knew what we were doing, but the truth is we were really looking for partners that were going to work with us on the development of this material. And I'm pleased to say that we look back at those students as being, I believe, the ones who may have learned the most from that experience, because they realized that they were in this adventure with us. They weren't merely recipients of information, but they were working with us in the development of it. So what we're looking for in this session, this class called Leading People and Leading Organizations, is people who will partner with us to take this content and deliver it in a format that we believe is going to be very applicable to you, but also to give us very honest feedback about what's working and what's not. We're going to take the lessons from every one of these classes and take them into the next session. Remember, we've got you for a total of 3 sessions, so that each time we are building off the unique needs of the people who take this class. Now, the teleseminar format offers some advantages that, frankly, we hadn't thought of, and when we thought of them, it just became so compelling we could not do it. The first one is that it gives you the ability to listen to a class maybe that you missed, or if there's something in particular that you liked or you found valuable, you can listen to it offline. So we record these classes in very high quality audio and again make them available to you. The second thing is this format allows you, and hopefully people you work with, to take the class together. Now, what's the advantage of that? Well, it means that you can start talking right away about how these ideas, these concepts, these tools from the world's best run organizations could be applied to your company right here and right now. And the third benefit of this is we're going to do, again, something that's a bit experimental. If I can take a step into the content that we deliver in this course, part of it has to do with how to build a world-class culture. So if you're familiar with the stories of Zappos.com, for example, being a very well-run, highly profitable organization, now part of Amazon, they attribute almost their entire success to this world-class culture that they've built. It turns out the basic building block of a world-class culture is not 2 people working together, but 3. It's something called a triad. 3 people aligned on shared values and working on something called a micro-strategy. So a very small, short-term project of some kind that has the real potential to change things in the organization and to change them immediately. So, as part of your tuition for this program, we're going to send you a book called Tribal Leadership. I was one of the authors of that book. But we're not just going to send you 1 copy, we're going to send you 3 copies of the paperback for this book as soon as it's released. You will be among the first to receive it. and it's been endorsed by people like Ken Blanchard, our own Warren Bennis here at USC, the chairman of JetBlue, Joel Peterson. And the new introduction to the book is by Tony Hsieh, the CEO of Zappos.com and also the author of a very successful book called Delivering Happiness. So our hope is that you will find 2 other people in your organization to work with as you are taking this class to see if you can apply the content right away. The net effect of this is you and hopefully a number of other people from your organization, either people taking the class with you or people that you are sharing the content of the class with, will take this material and make an immediate impact in your organization right away. Again, we're not looking for students in this, we're looking for partners. We're looking for people who will work with us to take this content that our students have told us is some of the most impactful that we have ever offered and offer it in a new form, but in a form that really has the capability to change organizations around the world. So we very much hope that you will consider being a part of this journey with us, and thank you again for your time.